Welcome to a brand new edition of Local Focus. The basketball season is in its penultimate season. Look it up. That's 1 week before the end here. We'll have a final week of district play, and then district tournaments, and then the state tournament starts. So what a good chance to catch up with Sandia Matador, Isaiah Brown. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
All right, I got a lot to get to. And obviously, I want to talk about this season, and there's a lot to unpack there. But I want to kind of go back, way back, right? That 8th grade year.
Oh, wow.
Like, just take me through that. I mean, because you and Gad just kind of burst onto the scene, and it didn't really seem like there was a hiccup that year.
Well, I mean, that first 8th grade summer, me and Gad, we were hearing that we were just going to be JV and float varsity. But Thomas and Mason and all of them, they're like, nah, we want them playing with us. They like, I don't know. And then we just got chemistry from there, and it was just like we clicked with each other. But Gad, he looked the part, right? But me, I didn't. I was still skinny. I was like, my hair was all crazy. It was bad.
Did you guys both think you could be playing that many minutes that year?
No, I did not. Like, in the middle of the season, he said middle of district, he said we were gonna start. So I was kind of like nervous. I had butterflies in my stomach, but no, I didn't think we were gonna play that many minutes.
And it really didn't seem like you guys like hit a wall or anything either. I remember that year. And I remember saying to Steve, and maybe I even mentioned it to your dad. I said, I know I mentioned it to Steve. I said, well, let's see when district starts and these games get a little more physical. Maybe these guys start getting banged around a little bit. Let's see if they hit a wall there. But you guys really didn't hit that wall, did you?
I mean,
if you did, you didn't show it.
Yeah, we didn't show it, but there was some instances where we were like in practice. It was like kind of like not that good, but we didn't show it. We just kept playing. We had a losing streak there for a second, but then we brought it back after we beat Quaver that one game. We thought we were cool, but then we went up to Farmington and we got a losing streak from there. But then we picked it back up.
What was the hardest part of that season, for both you and Gad as a young guy? I mean, the thing that always comes to mind when freshmen are playing is speed of the game. Is it speed of the game? Is it physicality? Is it a combination of everything? What did you find maybe more difficult than you thought, or what was the hurdle that year?
For me, it was definitely physicality. For Gad, I don't know. You call him the man-child, so Gad is a beast down there. Like, even 8th grade year, he was crazy. But for me, it was physicality. I feel like, I don't know, we just both, our IQs are really good, so it doesn't really matter like who we play, how old, how big. I feel like we're just both really good, like our IQs.
And then freshmen tend to wilt away towards the end of the season sometimes because the season's also longer, right? Yeah. The high school season much longer than a middle school season or anything like that. So any effect there at all, or?
No, not really. It was just credit to our teammates keeping us pushing in practice. We both were new and young and didn't know how to lead a team. And Thomas and all of them, they brought us in. We went to eat with them out of practice. It was just a team bonding thing. I feel like throughout the season, we would get further in the season. It was just a team bonding thing.
That was obviously a pretty special group of seniors. That was a part in the program where there were already expectations, right?
Yeah.
So to kind of talk about that, just that senior group there, and maybe who are some of the seniors that really helped you, and what are some of the things they helped you with, whether that be on the court, at practice, at school, whatever. Just talk about that a little bit.
It was just a big family. Those seniors brought everyone in, coming to the C team guys, right? They would just bring them in. We would go eat together. The JV guys, it was just one big family, and they brought everyone together, especially Mason, Thomas, and Zaire. All those seniors actually, they just brought everyone in. So it was just big family, I feel like.
You were also already around the program a little before that, obviously, right? So talk about the group before that. And there was a group before that kind of helped lay a foundation, right?
Yeah.
And you were around them, obviously. You weren't playing yet, but you were definitely in that gym. So talk about that. From a distance, you saw the bricks of the program being built, right, from those other guys. Talk about that.
They're the Eli and them. They're the reason we're the program we are. I feel because they brought they went to that state championship. Everyone was there to watch. Playing against Volcano was a big game. They just brought that culture, I feel like, because they, like, every single game they would play hard. They brought the brotherhood together. They brought everyone in. The C-team guys, they would bring them in, the JV guys. So it was just, like, it started with them. I feel like our culture started with them, and it was just from there it caught on to Thomas, Zaire, and then it just caught on to us now, me, Gad, Junior. So it just started with them.
What about, like, it's got to be pretty cool with that group. That group can, they pack the gyms, right?
Yeah.
So, like, as a 6th grader, as a 7th grader, you're watching, and you had to get to some games pretty early with that group if you wanted a seat there. I mean, how did that motivate you? Like, man, I can't wait to get up here.
Those games were so fun to watch. I would be on the bench. Tana came in. He would be on the bench with me. We would just be so hype. I don't know. I feel like they were just a brotherhood, and they brought it onto us. Like, I don't know. It was just very fun to watch that group, and it caught on to us being a brotherhood too.
If you had to pick a favorite memory of that 8th grade year, what would it be?
That 8th grade year. I would have to say locker room against El Dorado, because it was just a funny locker room. It was a weird locker room. It was just, I don't know. I feel like at that locker room, we got to know each other from there, like, and then from that point on, we just clicked, I feel like.
Now, was that the year where your dad started taking his shirt off with the bottled water? Was that the shirtless year, or was that the following year?
No, I think it was the year before that.
Okay.
The year before that with Eli and them. It was so funny.
What spawned that?
I don't know, to be honest. He just came in the locker room, and I guess it was a big game, because I think we beat West Mesa in the playoff, and he doesn't like getting wet with his shirt on, so he took it off, and Mari was all like, what the heck? And then we just all went hype, so it was funny.
I know Lamarian. I don't think he said heck, but anyway.
Nah, he definitely didn't.
What was the biggest challenge of that 8th grade year?
I feel like we were all just young. I feel like we didn't have the chemistry yet. Like, me and Gad were coming in 8th graders. They had 7th periods, so we would have to come from school to go to practice. So it was just, I don't know. I feel like it was chemistry, but going through the year, like, our chemistry started to click, and then the following year was.
What about, was there a guy that year, a senior or whatever? I know you guys were close, but there had to have been an instance, especially early in the year. You have the extra burden of being the coach's son, right? Uh-huh. So is there a senior or a teammate on that team like, no, I'm going to put little Zay to the test and see if he's for real? Like, who went at you the hardest at the beginning? Who made you kind of earn your stripes?
In practice, everyone did, but especially I feel like Tana. He had that, like, in practice, he would practice hard all the time. Like, him and Gad got into it one time, so I had to help Gad out. We would just get into it, and he would just, I don't know, he just had a dog and, like, talk crap, and it was just fun practicing with him.
Oh, we'll take a break. Move forward more with Zay right after this.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports. Burrito Express is proud to announce that we are the official burrito spot of ProView Networks. Since 1982, with 6 locations serving Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and Roswell, the question is, red or green? Let's go to the burrito. Visit letsgototheburrito.com and order now.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
We're back with Sandia's Isaiah Brown. We were talking about that 8th grade year, and kind of it went by quickly, but like everyone kind of knew, like, okay, these two guys are legit. So what was that summer like, knowing that the following year you were already going to be saddled with some expectations as a key contributor?
That summer was very fun. We went to Section 7. We went to the Oklahoma Christian team camp. And we just had, I feel like we had some coaches out there that wanted to watch us because of Thomas and Zaire. So me and Gad also had to, like, we knew we were contributors, so we knew the coaches were going to watch us too. But just because we were young, I don't know, we just played hard. And coming into, like, team camp, seeing, like, people post on Twitter, like, seeing that me and Gad are actually, like, key contributors to this team, like, it was fun to see, like, good to see.
And obviously, again, that team had championship aspirations, right? Like, when you guys had a very high standard there. I mean, that's got to be difficult to go into as a freshman, but I mean, it's pretty much been like that every year that you've been there, right? Like, that's the goal.
Yeah. Well, it started with Eli, like I said, and them, like I said, like, they just brought us, like, we want that goal every single year. Like, people don't want to play us, but when they play us, they want to beat us, right? So it's like we have to play our best every single game, but we can't have no, like, flukes, I feel like.
Take us through that season. What highlights? What were some highlights of that year for you personally and for the team?
Well, for the team, we broke the 3-point record, which was really cool. We made it to the state championship. It was a really fun game. It was a sad game, but it was a really fun game.
So let's go into all these games with Volcano, right?
Yeah.
Because this is a year that really came to the forefront, right?
Uh-huh.
Is it weird playing a team just so many times? Then you add in all the times you played in the summer. You add in times, I know you guys scrimmage together sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So just talk about that. I mean, I know you guys always played it well. Like, everyone gets in the circle at the beginning.
Yeah.
And all that. We all love each other and all that crap. But, I mean, talk about that a little more.
Well, it's always a fun game playing against them, especially because I'm playing my cousins, right? I'm playing my uncle. I don't know. Every single time we come in, we have the mentality that we're gonna win. It's always a good game. It's always a close game, but it's very competitive. I feel like every single time, even during the summer, even when we scrimmage, like, we always want to beat each other. So it's just a competitive, like, when we play them, like, I don't know, it's just very.
But can you have that same edge? Because, like, I know, like, when you play La Cueva, I know you guys hate them.
Yes.
Right? And they hate, it's true.
Yeah.
We don't have to hide it, right? And it's a vice versa thing, right?
Yeah.
So can that same competitive juice flow in that matchup, that constant matchup with Volcano, that would, say, against a La Cueva that you guys just really dislike?
Oh, well, like, obviously I really want to beat them, like, every single time we play them, but I don't hate them, but, like, I hate that they keep winning.
Right. Yeah.
But credit to them, they're really good. So they're really, like, their coach is really good. Like, shout out Greg. It's just, I just really want to beat
so
him.
Weird to hear you call him Greg. I guess
Uncle
that makes
Greggy,
sense.
Uncle Greggy.
What? Okay. All right. Let's go there. Now I definitely want to peel back the onion on the whole family dynamic. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, what's that like? I mean, do you feel the added pressure knowing that Greg's won so much?
Not really. I don't really feel pressure, but I feel like we need to win one at some point. And I feel like it's going to come. Especially like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's going to come, but I don't feel pressure.
And so that's not something you guys really verbalize. You just go through the process, go through everything.
Yeah, we don't really talk about that. I don't know. My dad always makes jokes to Greg, of course, like,
right.
Oh my gosh, you're 4-time state champ.
Blah, blah, blah. And then what about? I mean, there's got to be outside noise too, right? Because like, the family being. I mean, you guys are the first family of basketball in New Mexico, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, it's all out front and center, right? So there has to be all that outside noise, too, right? Like, okay, Greg wins all the time. Danny hasn't won one.
Chloe won one.
Chloe won, right? So, like, there's a lot in play here that's, a lot to process.
Yeah.
Just tell me where that is at all, or is it just not wasting up any mind space in your head?
No, I feel like there's no, like, I don't know. I don't really listen to the outside noise that much. But, like, I know we need to win one at some point. But and we're gonna win one at some point. But I don't know. I just don't listen to people outside. Like, I do listen to my uncle Greg. Like, he tells me that we're doing good. Like, we're a great team, and it's just like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I just don't listen to the outside noise. I feel like.
Like, you never go up to Uncle Greg and be like, you know what, you're a terrible brother.
No.
None of that ever?
No.
Okay. What about, even, I don't know, how far does your basketball memory go? Like, and I think I asked you about this in the earlier in the season, but do you remember the Highland days at all?
All I remember is me and my sister, and we used to just run around and play hide and seek around the gym all the time. But I do remember, like, later in the year when, I don't know if you know Taylor. What's his last name? Taylor. I don't know what his last
Turner.
name. Yeah, Taylor Turner. Yeah, I do remember when he played. He was a really good player. That's pretty the only team I really know.
Right.
Yeah.
Around here we call that the beginning of the end. But anyway, so my question was going to be, has that moment played through in your mind where, like, you do win one with your dad? Right?
Yeah.
Like, has that moment played through in your mind?
Oh, yeah,
and
for
what
sure.
that would look like and feel like?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, last year, it could have happened. I could have made it happen, but it just didn't go our way. But yeah, it does go through my mind for sure.
Right. Who do you think would be crying the most? Your dad? Your grandma? What are other candidates? Your mom?
I feel like
Me
my mom.
during the interview? Like, I could be the dark horse? Who do you think would be crying the most if that happened?
I don't know. My dad, he would definitely cry, I feel like.
Yeah.
My mom would be bawling, I feel like. I don't know.
You think you would be able to keep it together?
I would keep it. I would be so happy. I would just be smiling, but I would be cheesing so much. But I feel like my mom would like cry the most.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We'll take a quick break. We're going to do top 5 list when we come back. Top 5 things we don't know about Isaiah.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green, synthetic putting greens, and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of Pro V Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Back with Sandia's Isaiah Brown. I had a college coach in New Mexico tell me this is the most exciting player to watch in the state of New Mexico. I would tend to agree.
Wow.
The stat line is just ridiculous, especially earlier in the season when it was at, like, what was it? We were close to 20 points, over 5 rebounds, over 5 steals, over 5 assists. I still think if we're going to be on triple-double watch this year, it might be you. What's the closest you've come this year?
I think I just needed like 2 more rebounds in one game, but I had like the points, and I think it was steals or assists. I don't know. I think I needed 2 more steals.
I think it could come points, steals, assists.
Yeah, it was something like that. I don't know. I just needed 2 more of something.
Okay, all right. I feel like you'd be the guy, but I mentioned that I think it would be steals would be one of the categories. All right, let's do top 5 list. You've seen the show, right?
Yeah.
Top 5 things we don't know about you. Number 5.
Okay, number 5. I feel like people nowadays don't really have this. Is like I'm good at, like, with peer pressure. I feel like if people tell me to do something I don't like, then I won't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So strong-willed guy.
Yeah.
So does that come with just years of having knucklehead friends, or what? I mean, how did you build that tolerance to peer pressure?
I feel like my parents definitely like
Okay.
parenting me really well, and like some friends that did stuff that I didn't.
Sacrifice of a high school athlete too, right?
Yeah,
like we talk
exactly.
about it on the show all the time, right? Like
Exactly.
there's no doubt you have friends outside of basketball and they want to do dumb stuff on the weekends. And I know you're always getting shots up. So, I mean, that kind of goes with the territory too, right? Like you got to learn to say no pretty early in your basketball career to some of your friends, don't you?
Exactly. Yeah, I do have friends outside of basketball that do stuff that aren't very good, but I just stay to myself sometimes and just say no, I'm good.
All right, number 4.
Number 4, I really like hunting with my grandpa and uncle. We go up north and I like hunting and fishing.
Okay, all right. Is this something that is new or always?
It really started I really started going hunting I think I went in 3rd grade. So it's been there for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you now? I didn't know this about George until I had him on the show. I didn't know he might be a redneck, and he is. It turns out. So, like, have you been able to bond over hunting and fishing with George yet?
No, we actually
like the outdoorsman. Is what he told me.
We actually wanted to go fishing up in he said he has some spots in Robertson, so we were like planning on going up there or something like that.
Okay. All right. Number 3.
Number 3. This might be a little weird, but I talk to my dog in like a baby voice.
Oh, okay. Like can you give us an example?
Like a baby, like an example?
Yeah.
Like, hi, Carson. I can't do it on command.
That's kind of normal, though, right?
No. It's worse than that. If you really think, it's worse than that.
Is it a little dog?
Yeah, it's a
that
little
makes it
dog.
weirder. Yeah, definitely.
I talk to him like a baby.
Okay. All right. Number 2.
Number 2. I love my dad's cooking more than my mom's.
Oh boy! Now we've started an issue. What is it that he makes that's better than?
So one day we had a cook-off to see who can make the best shepherd's pie.
Oh.
And my mom put some seasoning in it where it wasn't very good. And my dad's was, so it was good.
Better than you probably the Two Fools shepherd's pie.
I've never tried it.
I think you're allowed in there. Yeah, that's my go-to there. Okay. All right. What's the number 1 thing we don't know about you?
Number 1, I'm definitely a mama's boy.
Okay.
Definitely a mama's boy.
And how did that happen? Because you would think, okay, you're always in the gym with your dad. Is that how it happened?
Probably. I don't know. I feel like me and my mom just can play around with each other, like wrestle and do all that. I don't know. We just have a bond together.
So is it one of those things where you see your dad so much at school and at the gym, you want nothing to do with him when you get home?
Maybe when he yells at me too much in practice.
Right. Okay. All right, let's get back to hoops a little bit. That was a very comprehensive list. Before we move into the season, I guess we got to talk about the shot, right?
Yeah.
Did you think it was going in when it left your hand?
Oh yeah, for sure. I did think it was going. I knew it was a little right, but I thought it was gonna go in for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
How many times since that day have you shot it from that exact same spot?
Oh, a lot. We got a new gun, so I was repping on that for a while.
Well, since you brought up the gun and everything, all right. So what do your reps look like, right? Because I mean, obviously, probably the premier shooter in the city, right? So what do your reps look like?
So I have a different workouts. Like if people are working out with me, we work out we work on fills, we work on flares. It's just moving. I feel like we move to catch and shoot. For me, by myself, I have it set to where it goes around. I start in mid-range and then I go around a 3 and make 100. And then sometimes I just do catch and shoots for corner, 50 shots, and then I just go around. So it's just multiple things.
And then how many from the logo and the volleyball line? And
I just do that at the end of my workout. At the volleyball line, I get 50 volleyball lines.
So we joke about it, but you hit those at a pretty high percentage. So when did you realize okay, when did that go from a bad shot where you looked at your dad for disapproval to yeah, okay, this is in my range. I can hit this. When did you kind of feel yeah, this is well within my range here?
Well, it definitely had to start with working on it and working it on the gun. My dad had me shooting from there. Every time we stopped shooting from the 3, he just had me move out a little bit. So it was, I don't know. It just comes with working on it. I feel and if you work on it, you can shoot it in game, and if it goes in, then you can keep shooting it.
Right. All right. Let's talk about this year, which has been, I think, your best season by far. What has been most impressive to me, I mean, obviously I've always been a fan, but every year I've said, okay, after your 8th grade year, I said, all right, well, let's see what happens next year when teams want to guard him. Mm-hmm. right? And they game plan.
Yeah.
So then going into this year, naturally with all the injuries, my thought was, okay, let's see what happens this year when he has to run the point every game, and when double teams are going to come more frequently and things like that. But it seems like every what if you've answered. So how has that been this year? Because obviously this year has not gone according to plan for the team, right? With just the amount of injuries and guys in and out of the lineup. How has that changed your game this year?
Well, I mean, at first it was definitely like difficult. Like I had to get used to it. I had to get used to leading the team, not having Gad on the court, like in practice. Like I had to be more vocal, like Mari was. It was hard for me at first, for sure. But now that like I've been playing, like me and George at the beginning of the year, like our chemistry wasn't great because we were just new with each other. But now that we kept going through the year, our chemistry's gotten so much better, and like our teammates, like their confidence is getting so much better. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I just try to make my teammates better. Like I knew Gab was out, so I have to get these other guys going. So that's basically what like my mental like learning was like. I just had to
no
get
doubt.
these guys better.
Did you feel it change throughout the season too? Like it seems like it's really had ebbs and flows. Like just watching, your shot volume went down a little bit, and you could tell you were really distributing. And I thought other guys really started gaining confidence. And it seems like now you're at a really good place where you're running the show, you're distributing, but when there's a quarter or so you need to dominate, it seems like you do. How has that kind of changed throughout the year? And have you and Coach talked about it? Like, hey, we need more this, we need more that, or has it just been natural on the floor?
I feel like we have talked about it a little bit, just like me being a better leader to these guys, because all these guys are new. Like we got rid of a lot of seniors. Like they all went to college. So all these guys are pretty new. So I knew I had to step up. Me and Gad were like the only guys back, plus Junior. So like me, Junior, really had to step up because Gad's out. So we had to be better leaders. It was just getting our guys going because they're new. So it was just getting their confidence up, I feel like.
And then has it gotten more difficult because now you've gotten Mal back into the lineup, you've gotten Mateo back into the lineup, you're still awaiting possibly Gad's return to the lineup. So does that continue to get more difficult, or you guys feel like you're in a better place now?
We're definitely in a better place. We're definitely playing better. Malachi, Mateo Hogan, like they're all helping us. Like we're just getting better as the year goes on, and it's just, I don't know, it's just now our chemistry is getting a lot better.
All right, is this team equipped to make a run at the trophy? Whether Gad returns or not, is this team good enough to make a run to the championship? And the other part of that, is it exciting this year because there's no Kenyon on the other side? I feel like this is open.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We can make a big run. I feel like we just got to stay locked in, and we can't have no flukes. We can't not play hard. We got to play hard every game. We just got to stay locked in, and we can make a big run.
All right, well, best of luck. We'll be watching. We are out of time, so you'll have to come back next season. We'll talk about college and all that stuff as your game continues to progress. But good luck the rest of the way, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and good night, everybody.